Hi boys and girls, today's Wednesday, May 13th, and today we're learning about drawing lines of symmetry. A lot of you might know what symmetry is. So it's if you take an object, so we have a rectangle here, fold it in half, you see how the sides match up? Both sides are the exact same. So this is our line of symmetry, and there's another line of symmetry in the square. Not square, rectangle. If you fold it the hot dog way, this is the hot dog way, here's another line of symmetry. All right, so let's read through page 931. A figure has line symmetry if it can be folded over a line so that one half of the figure matches the other half. This fold line is called line of symmetry. So if we were to draw the line of symmetry in this sign, it could be right here. Whoa, that was not straight. Yours will be straighter than mine. And then also right here. Okay, there's two lines of symmetry in that figure. Some figures have more than one line of symmetry. The pentagon at the right has 5 lines of symmetry. All the way around the pentagon has, if you folded this pentagon on any of these lines, they would match up to the same on each side. Notice that the arrow ends are not labeled, are the other ends of the arrows that are labeled. So 1 is matched up with this arrow, 2 is matched up with this arrow, 3, and so on. Some figures do not have any lines of symmetry. The trapezoid at the right does not have any lines of symmetry. So you can't fold this trapezoid in any way to make it the same on both sides. All right, page 932, example 2. So we have a square, a hexagon, a triangle, and a heart. Circle the figures that have line symmetry. On those figures, draw all the lines of symmetry. Okay, so in the square, well, let's circle the figures first. This figure has line symmetry, this figure does, this figure does not. We cannot fold this triangle in any way to make it match on both sides. So now we need to go through and draw. I should have a ruler. I'll use my paper here. All the lines of symmetry, just to the best of your ability. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yep, that was not perfect. Also, you can fold a square so that it's 2 triangles, and the line symmetry would go down the middle from corner to corner. Now the hexagon, remember a hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. At any points that are opposite from each other, you can fold this hexagon in half and it'll match up. So there's 3 lines of symmetry in this hexagon. And there's no lines of symmetry in the triangle. Oh, I just realized something. That there's actually lines of symmetry down the middle of the hexagon. Yep, because if you fold it in half, it'll match up. And then here and here too. So there's more than 3 lines. And if you look at the heart, I see 1 line of symmetry. If you folded this heart in half, in the middle, that would be the line of symmetry. Capiche? Determine which figures have line symmetry. List them. So the square does, the hexagon, and the heart. Draw the lines of we already did that. All right, determine whether each figure has line symmetry. If it does, draw the line or lines of symmetry. You don't have to draw all of them, just find 1 or 2 or however you can. So this one I see does have line of symmetry. If I put a line right down the middle here and I folded this figure in half, these 2 corners would match up and these 2 corners would match up, so yes. Does this figure have line symmetry? No. Where would I fold it? Nowhere. It wouldn't match up in any lines. Does this figure have line symmetry? Yes, a triangle does. And you could have your line on any of these corners. Okay, I think you guys can complete this page on your own. And I just want to go over 2 questions on page 934. 17. Layla saw the sign on her way home from school. Does this sign have line symmetry? Explain. Well, we know that triangles have line symmetry, but what's different about this triangle that it says yield in it? Now, if we had a line down the middle, it wouldn't be symmetrical because the Y and the D wouldn't mirror, okay? So that's not symmetrical. So no, if the yield was on the side, it would not be symmetrical. And then I wanted to talk about the arrow one, number 19, drawing the other half. That one's a little tricky because some friends might draw the arrow pointing this way. Like, I'll draw a little like this. But if we, okay, that's not perfect. If we folded this arrow in half, it wouldn't line up. This would be over here. Okay, so the arrow, I'm gonna make the real arrow darker. I'll shade it in too. Would actually be going this way, and when we fold it in half like this, it would match up. You can color your arrow in. There we go. All right, complete the rest of page 933 to 934, and then the homework. Have a great rest of your day.